I'm curious to see what he's going to be doing in Star Wars. But I mean, it would be good to see him back, even if it's just for a brief cameo.
Oh, I definitely think we're going to see the Collector even for a short bit, but I still think that we are going to see Howard the Duck in some form, and I think, and my theory is it's going to set up a remake of Howard the Duck movie.
No one wants to see a remake of Howard the Duck. Shut up, weeb!
I want to see a remake just because of today's technology and everything else. I honestly think they can perfect everything Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck could not carry a movie. No, he can't.
Movies are light. Of course he could carry a movie.
No, he could not carry a... No, he couldn't. I mean, come on. They tried to go off and tried to do a Howard the Duck movie a while ago. And, I mean, honestly, it was a cheesy movie, but it was a good movie. And it stunk in the box office. There's no way that people
This
know.
is a completely different world. You got Aquaman being cool again. You got Ant-Man actually being respectable.
Justice League did poorly in the theaters.
That's because of Batman.
That's because of Aquaman. No one respects Aquaman.
If you look at the fact of the actors alone, the people who went to go see Justice League went because of Jason Momoa. They didn't go because of Ben Affleck, because as far as we're concerned, no one recognizes Ben Affleck as Batman.
I had no problem with Ben Affleck as Batman. I thought...
You're also the same person who doesn't like Howard the Duck, so your opinion no longer matters.
Okay, no, I liked the movie Howard the Duck. I just don't think that for even a millisecond, that in the 21st century, that Howard the Duck can go off and can carry even a 60-minute movie, let alone...
And I like to see them prove you wrong.
I wouldn't go see it. I would say Howard the Duck is going to be starting in a Marvel movie. Yeah, right, and I'd walk away. I'm very serious about this. I thought the cameo that they had for him was kind of cool. And by the way, as far as I'm concerned, that the real Howard the Duck is in the Image comics, not in Marvel comics. So on
you can have that, but at the same point, he's still Marvel.
That is not the real Howard the Duck. And as far as I'm concerned, if Image Comics ever decides to make a Howard the Duck movie, I will go watch that. I will not watch this. If you guys don't understand what I'm talking about, I will post an interesting theory on Howard the Duck and why he actually... the Howard the Duck that is in Marvel Comics is not the real, and is actually a clone.
And this is why we do what we do, because our opinions never are the same.
But I think this is going to be interesting. So again, big thing is, at least in the first movie, we're going to see the collection of the stones. That is probably what is going to bring the Guardians and the Avengers together to begin with. It is to try to gather up the stones that they do not have and try to get as many of them into possession to make sure that Thanos does not get them, and that it will eventually lead to Thanos actually collecting all the stones. We both agree that Captain America is going to die.
I think that's pretty much a given. We're going to see a passing of the torch. Now, there's two people that could possibly take over the mantle of Captain America, and both of them have already appeared in the movies. One is Bucky, the other one is the Falcon. I believe the Falcon is going to be the next Captain America. And
considering that, in the comics, both of them have been Captain America, it actually would make sense. In a lot of ways, I think it would almost be better if Bucky gets the mantle of Captain America, just for the simple fact that the Falcon's already got a character, and Bucky is trying to put the Winter Soldier behind him. And so it might make more sense for them to make him Captain America. Now, whether or not the world is ready to accept the actor who plays Bucky Barnes as Captain America is a different story.
The reason I think the Falcon is going to be the next one is just because of the accent they had in the last movie he was in. I believe he's going to be given some form of the super soldier serum that will actually help transition him into being the next Captain America.
Yeah, it's possible. I do like the idea. I won't have a problem with it either way, whether it's Bucky or whether it's Falcon. Again, it's both are, I think, excellent choices. I like both the actors.
Oh, absolutely. They play their parts beautifully.
I will say this. Spider-Man and Ant-Man better have some good one-liners in this. I think part of the reason why Spider-Man needs to, part of the reason why having Spider-Man part of the Avengers and part of this whole thing was simply because he's going to help bring some, lightheartedness to what is going to end up being, a very dark story.
I think the biggest surprise of this movie will be the fact that Spider-Man makes no appearance.
He's going to be in it. There's no way they're going to go off and they're going to go off and have him appear in Avengers 2, have him do a standalone movie, and not use him in the Infinity Wars. I would be completely shocked.
After the way Spider-Man Homecoming went, I could feel... I have a funny feeling
that movie did really well in theaters. It was well received. You're the only one that I know of who hates that movie. Which doesn't surprise me, because a lot of the movies that I think are truly awesome outside of Star Wars, you hate.
Lord of the Rings.
I love that movie.
Exactly. It's a beautiful movie. It makes me cry every time.
And when we say movie, not movies, because it's just one 8-hour movie.
And that doesn't count The Hobbit, because The Hobbit was disgusting, horrible. That
should have, at the very most, Peter Jackson should have stopped that too with that one.
I completely agree. That was just cannon fodder. That was money grab.
It was trying to put too much of the backstory in there. What else?
I think we're at a point where we need to do shameless plugs. We have 8 minutes to go, but let's answer this quick question: if we could remake any superhero movie, what would it be, and who would be in it?
You guys aren't giving me enough time to even get started.
We'll actually answer this in a separate post on our Facebook afterwards, because yes, for both of us, this is going to take some time, I got some some theories.
This actually might be a good idea for us to even bring up next week. That way we have a week to kind of think about this.
Definitely, we'll bring that up next week, because that leaves so much open, because there's DC, there's Marvel, and we know for a fact we'd probably remake every single DC movie out there.
And there was a list of really terrible movie and TV remakes,
and every single one of them was Fantastic Four.
I think Fantastic Four itself would probably be on top of that list. And I couldn't tell you off the top of my head who I would get, because, honestly, considering the cast of characters, cast they had for the last Fantastic Four movie.
If this was way back when, I would have got Samuel L. Jackson as the Human Torch when he was younger. Because I feel like he would have been the perfect adamant of the Human Torch.
There's a lot of stuff here,
or
guys.
Will Smith.
Will Smith, actually, just as a Marvel superhero, would probably be epic. We'll have to go off and we'll have to do something. Honestly, there's one storyline I would love to do. I'm going to have to try to remember this, because we really don't have time to get in here, because honestly, if I got started, we would be here for another 45 minutes.
Absolutely. So we will actually discuss this next week's show, because that is honestly a whole show topic right there. That is awesome. Thank you, Amy. Appreciate the question there, and I apologize we can't answer it today, but definitely you have created an ultimate show for next week. So shameless plug time.
Shameless plug time. So you can follow us on Twitter.
You can follow me at RealCaptFizz, so at RealCaptainFizz.
You can follow this local fellow at That Mask Guy. Follow the show at Fizz Mask Show. Go check us out on Facebook. You can search Captain Fizz and the Masked Man, because someone, when they created the page, went off and forgot that he was a guy and not a man.
Don't let the monkeys drink.
I don't think the monkeys will ever be sober again. Never mind. And of course, you could go check out our website, www.fizzmaskshow.com. Fingers crossed it's still up. And there's a bunch of great stuff on there. Make sure you follow Captain Fizz on Twitter and on his Instagram. A lot of really great pictures from here in Winnipeg. I have to say, I'm a huge fan of the pictures in black and white. Black and white pictures just tend to make almost anything seem more pretty. And definitely there are elements here in Winnipeg that don't look very nice in the wintertime, and by taking pictures of them black and white, it makes them look fabulous. So please go check them out.
Just look up Captain Fizz on Instagram. You'll find me there. I'll share the link on my Twitter later, so you guys can see them there. Yes, definitely lots of awesome pictures. I've been busy.
So thank you guys for listening in. Thank you to Weem, to Amy, and to Lazy Nerd for joining us,
as well as In Chaos, who I actually will probably be joining, playing games tonight on Mixer as well, because we did so well last night playing Resident Evil 6 that we didn't even finish the first chapter after 3 hours of gaming.
Yeah, so make sure you guys go off and check out Mixer as well. Check out the Chaos. You can
find me, Real Captain Fizz, on Mixer. It's very easy to find. And of course, you can listen to me probably end up swearing a lot at my TV.
So
not kid friendly.
In other words, I better not let my son,
Absolutely not. The game we play is very spooky. A lot of things jumping out at me. I said the word "nope," not gonna happen at least 10 times last night playing this game, and I think I ran away like a little girl, which is ironic because I was playing as a girl.
Good to know. All right, so thanks guys for listening in, and again, guys, find us at Spreaker and join the conversation. We really enjoy the comments that come up with here. I mean, some of the stuff that comes out, written down by Weem and Amy and Lazy Nerd, just absolutely busted the gut. And of course, Amy pretty much just gave us our whole idea for next week with that one question. And so thank you guys once again.
Praying I'm not sick.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, come on, what is going on this year? You and I, man, we need to go off and we need to get it straight. We are not allowed to be sick ever again.
If that was true, I'd be probably happy.
So, guys, time to get out of here. There's nothing else left to say, so in the meantime and in between time, good night, God bless, and please let Infinity Wars be good.
I just want the trailer to be epic. As always, stay frosty, my people. Have a good night and enjoy the trailer tomorrow.
Good night.